grew up in Margaret River for the Western Australia Margaret River Pro, and he is out there in the lineup now and has a lot of speed, and he's going to try and go to the air, and that's so difficult to do in this wind. Loses contact with his equipment. Has had that approach before here to get himself a victory.
Really need to project out into the wind.
Oh.
Live action, Deivid Silva.
Deivid Silva, Gabriel Medina also in the lineup here. Gabriel Medina, looking forward to seeing the kind of form he's carried through this season on these right-handers. Already a couple of big hits on the outside. Looking very strong here on this opening ride, and that will be the best of it for the opening exchange.
First turn, super critical, really vertical. The second one, even bigger, and the third, great combination. Kept the flow going all the way through. Does a little bit more work on the inside. Just the strength of these turns, undeniable.
Here we go. Jack's up.
Let's see what he can do. First wave was a throwaway. Jack Robinson ripping into a carve to set up, and then, of course, the Shaman finds the tube and the exit. And now just looking to add some extras on the end section. If anyone's going to find a barrel, it's going to be Jack Robinson. He just lives for the tube.
Been putting so much work in. Let's check out Jack Robbo. So gets a nice slice off the top. Really, this wave didn't give him any other option but to find the orb all the way through the inside. Just a nice tucked in little barrel. Would have got some great vision through there. Let's slow it right down now. You can see Jack pumps off the bottom here. Gets a nice slice off the top. Just great extension.
His spatial awareness in a tube, no matter how big it is incredible. He'll fill a barrel if it's a gaping hole, but he can compress and look untouched as he just rolls through this little pit.
Yeah, you
That's
can
mad.
Super compressed there. Look how tucked in that back leg is. Finds the opening, comes out. Yeah, there was real. I mean, he could have floated that section, but why wouldn't you just tuck in? Gets a nice snap to finish things off.
Love it. Love it. No better feeling as a surfer than just slotting in.
Excellent number dropping. Medina back up again.
Wow, super powerful hit there. Nice little float. Medina moves through the inside, just flares that tail out. Really getting through his moves, and just on a Monday morning.
And then Medina just jamming off the bottom. Just have a look at the spray that he's sending off the back of the lip here. Just adapts through that funky little section through the inside. Just extends, but you can see he's just...
Final section. Little salsa on the end section. As we see Deivid Silva up once again too. Got a mean backhand when it gets going. But he's trying to tap into some confidence that's been lacking.
So perfectly with these waves. Love the bottom turn here. For Deivid Silva, you can see just leans on that heel side rail and gets a beautiful snap, but then just opposite.
And now eyeing off the left, trying to improve on a 6.5 here. Nope. This wave not steep enough for Medina. He's over it. He's going to know exactly where he wants to take off on this wave and which set is going to be best. And here he goes, driving into this first section. Great swoop. Really unloading and accelerating through the opening carve as he drives up into the pocket now for a clean finish.
Let's break it down. Jack takes off. Has that little moment, pumps hard off the bottom, jams that first turn, really accelerates through it. Nice re-entry into the lip, and then another one to finish off. So 3-turn combination here, this first turn run. I loved it. He just kind of hit the turbo acceleration button halfway through it. And really, it's the pictures don't do it justice, just how strong this wind is and how difficult it is to do these carves. The wind trying to hold you back up there, and well, Jack just powering through the turn. Really vertical on the second one, gets a little bit of tail release there. So these tiny little intricate moments through these maneuvers that he's showing the judges, really pumping off the bottom again, gets up into the lip for a third hit.
And Silva now, he'll get into the mix, throws the board vertically, but a big nosedive coming out of the move. That's going to shift the priority to Medina on the outside. He looks strong, and we're waiting on that number to drop as Silva up again, might be chasing a score here to get himself back up into a qualifying position. There's a huge backhand hit, but the wind gets the better of him. Deivid Silva goes down here.
Obviously, he's feeling pressure here that he needs to surf to his absolute best if he's going to make it through this heat. I love the approach and the hit on this. So vertical, and he just overcooks it, just extends a little bit too far. But there's that beautiful bottom turn that we mentioned earlier. The board almost vertical at about 11:30. Really kicks the tail free, and right here just overextends. So if you just pulled that back at
Saline flush after going over the falls there. Let's see if he can recover on this one. Nice bit of spark out of the lip. Clean lip line float, but this wave lays down, doesn't offer up a third section.
You still got to pull the socks up and get to work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just first morning surf, kind of still waking up, I think, in the beginning, and then, came alive at the end, so stuck.
And all Hawaiian heat out there, a bit of Hawaiian energy with the sun kind of coming up and the waves kind of filling in.
unanimous decision.
Well, here goes Medina again, trying to dump that 6.5. Just a quick hit and out of there. So lucky to be here once again on Bulja on country, lapping up the experience, as we always do. Here goes Jack Robinson again, trying to dump that 4.83. Biggest set wave, tricky to see what kind of work.
Deivid Silva's task was to get a good number, but let's just check the replay. Jack Robbo just being patient at first snap, and then really drives hard off the lip, gets a bit of drift on that second turn. Big swooping cut back in there.
They got done from that perspective.
Wow.
Off the ski as Deivid Silva lights up that first section, climbs vertically into the pocket here. Just chipping away at it now, hoping this wave doesn't get too ugly on the end section so he can finish it right off. And he does find something to bank into. 5 minutes to go here.
Great surfing. Comeback wave for Deivid Silva. To replace that 4.83, he will do it, but let's see this thing stand up on the outside. Deep bottom turn, absolutely hammers that first turn. Gets right back up again, even more vertical. So the board pointing at 12 o'clock. All the way through to the inside, did well to navigate through the rock ledge and gets this final little bonus hit. Just tidies that wave up nicely, but you can see there drifting the fins on the first turn. And Deivid Silva, he's come alive here in the final 5 moments. So the biggest task for him right now, look at this turn, just really sliding off the lip there, almost gets caught up, but brings it down. And this is live action. Jack Robbo, he's found another one.
Nice flare out of the top there from Jack Robinson, loading up, has some speed, but this way.
To have a shot at it in these final few minutes. Looks like Medina's going to have a run at this one.
Yeah, get some speed straight away, transitioning to find the pace of this rider. Still attacking though on the pocket, slips off. Deivid Silva at bay here.
Well, he's going to try and put Medina's on the inside.
Yeah, big old hit off the top. Medina, even when he's in transition, still moves so much water. Just has that incredible power and timing off the top. Well, Medina and Deivid Silva breaking it down there. Just an unbelievable opening round performance here from Gabriel. 8.5 on his first wave of the event. The reigning Western Australia Margaret River Pro champion leapfrogs the elimination round, as does another former winner in Jack Robinson.